Alright, here we are. I finally got a very brief escape from the job site. I've done nothing on the layout, but a couple things did come in, and I got interested in some old Pensy stuff because I'm down in the Blairsville, Pennsylvania area. So real quick, this little teaser introduction here. Here's some new stuff that came in when I was gone. The first item, fitting the modern era, is our scale trains Norfolk Southern SD40-2, number 3224, so he can say hello. And then, as you can see, some older era items. In the background there we have a Pensy J1, number 6498, that's from Broadway Limited Imports. And in the front here is a little brother. You have an I-1SA decapod, or also called a hippo, I believe, by the Pensy, by the fans of the Pensy. That's number 4308, also by Broadway Limited Imports. So, we're going to cover this in a little bit. I'll kind of give you some thoughts on these. I won't do in-depth reviews. I'm not really qualified to, but we will just kind of show you what they look like and do some running with them. And we'll come back with a real... It's a nice day today. I actually got a chance, like I said, to get away. And I had heard, as I do a little bit of a pan here. Again, I haven't done any work on the layout itself. But what I've heard from a friend, I'm going to want to go check it out, is that this signal bridge, which in model form is right here on my layout. Word is there's some new signals over in Lake City, and they may be to replace this. So I'm kind of interested. I'm going to drive over there and to see what's going on, and maybe get some pictures and video. I'd like to maybe even try to get up to the signal bridge if I can. I mean, I know how to, but you're not supposed to. But if it's going to be possible that that's going to be gone soon, I just want to see what's going on and check out the area. So, all right, we'll be back a little bit once I take a little bit of a ride here, and then we'll go back. I said no work's been done. I just kind of haven't had a chance to do anything, unfortunately. But we'll come back and we will take a little closer look. Again, I'm not going to do reviews. I'm not qualified. But we'll talk a little bit about the new motive power for the layout. We'll be back shortly. Alright, so here we are over in Lake City. There's definitely something going on here. There's some new stuff, a bunch of C-vans and other paraphernalia. And then that says CP110. Now that's west of here. And if I drive up this way, I don't see any actual signals yet, so I'm not sure what they're doing, but a bunch of new relay boxes. And then here we have something for QD10197, QD100.43, QD103, that's roughly where the signal bridge is, and then a QD105. So I don't know, I guess they're going to be doing some work here, but I don't know exactly what. But there's certainly a bunch of, as you can see there, a bunch of new signal boxes. Well, I guess we'll have to stay tuned and see what's going to happen here. There's a signal bridge, so it's still up. And this is the overall scene. This is on a large curve on a CSX behind that tree line over there. And actually up there is where the old EMP, the Pensy's Erie and Pittsburgh line, used to break off, swing to the south, and head down toward Pittsburgh. And they had trackage rights on the New York Central into Erie. So that's there, and I do see some CSX trucks up there, so I'm not going to climb up there. There's the underpass. Seen videos on that. That's what I actually modeled. Looks like they did some work to it. Looks like they sealed it up a little bit, so maybe I should seal mine up. I'll come back when the sun's better, maybe get some other pictures of it. But so that's the location of it. It looks like it's still here as of now, although I do see, like I said, CSX activity up there. So this, in coordination with the stuff that's over in Lake City, not totally sure what's going on. So Have to wait and see. I just don't know. Interesting. Alright, well, we'll keep our eye on it, but for now, this is somewhat layout related because I do have a model of that bridge, and like I said, we do have a model of that underpass, but alright, for now, let's get back to the layout and check out the new motive power. Alright, so to wrap up, I turned the layout off just so things were quieter. You saw there at the very end some of the slow speed of that BLIJ. It runs nice. It's a really, really nice looking locomotive. Again, I'm not an expert to do a review on it. I just kind of wanted to show it. I've always liked the J, and then I saw pictures of the Hippo in a book I bought on the Penske's Conemaugh line because it has some really cool information about the area that I'm working in. Really enjoyed it, so I decided to pick up these two Lokis. The big difference, I guess, the J is a Paragon 3. The Hippo is a Paragon 2. And if you notice, again, I don't have the best lighting, but the side rods and stuff on the J are blackened, where on the Hippo they're not. And you can see the front truck there is really shiny silver. So both of these beg for a little bit of weathering, which I'd like to do. Scares the crap out of me, though, think about taking these apart and weathering them. But I think they would look really cool if I can get them nice and weathered up. I would model them more toward the end of steam, kind of in the last days, as the demonic diesels were starting to take over. But that's the era that I would decorate these for. I'll get to that at some point. So, nice locomotives. I just want to show you there some run-bys of the J. I've always liked that engine. It also ran, probably my first exposure was out on the around Bellevue, Ohio, when it ran on the PRR Sandusky district, and I was into the nickel plate a lot heavier at the time, and it ran right through Bellevue, so that's where I saw some videos and pictures of the J's and liked them. And I also have pictures of it, in Blairsville on the Conemaugh line, etc. So I felt I could go ahead and obtain some of these for the layout. All right, that's going to wrap it up. Back to work. Again, don't know when I'll be back home again. This job is just not going all that well. But thanks for hanging in there, and eventually we will get back to work on this layout. A lot I want to do. But just need the time and need to be home to do it. So, all right, everyone stay safe. I hope everyone's having a great summer. And we'll be back as soon as possible. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for watching.